you just have to play.
Greg here, Digital Creative. Let's go behind the scenes as the orchestra prepares for the concert on Friday. What are we playing today in this concert, Sarah?
We're playing Lily Boulanger and then Berlioz Symphony Fantastique and then Bratislawski Cello Concerto.
Saint-Champ, Scene in the Fields, where two piping shepherds basically having a bit of a dialogue across the fields. It's a sort of moment of calm, because we hear that Berlioz wrote this on sort of quite high on opium for a lot of this. I think a lot of the stuff he wrote. So the outer movements are a bit bonkers, but our third movement is just that period of sort of reflection, hope, and hoping that, you know, his love will all come true and come together.
The way I'm playing, I'm above the royal box, but it's sort of in a bit of a cupboard, really.
Place.
In my rightful place. It's a brilliant view, and of course I get to listen to the other movements, which is lovely to hear. It's not always comfortable playing at a distance, and we're so far away, it's very difficult to hear her properly, really, and difficult to hear each other.
You don't get the chance to warm up. So for both of us, we just have to sort of just come in and hope.
But you don't play before that point?
I don't play.
I don't play before that point.
Neither of us play.
Oh, you just have to play.
And just hope that we're bang on in tune, which of course we always are.
Yeah. But that's difficult at a distance as well.
Yeah. But at the end, it's a bit, while you've gone, I just sort of start the dialogue again at the end of the movement, and she's gone. I'm sort of on my own, and this sort of horrible, doomsy thunder comes in with the two sets of timps. So it's a little bit ominous ending.
So there were two sisters, Lily and Nadia Boulanger, and they lived in Paris. Lily died tragically young. She died at 24 in 1918. And when you hear this piece that we're going to do, it's incredibly evocative of a time in France. This is one of the last things she orchestrated, and she wrote a few versions of it, one for a chamber group, and actually you can hear that a little bit. It's very light and chambery in its textures, but it's got a beautiful sensuality and optimism which I love.
These ones are actually hired in.
So they literally only for the Berlioz delivery?
These particular ones, the G is used in something else. There's a couple of the Shostakovich symphonies. But yes, this pairing I think is just this piece off the top of my head. That's all we do, that's all I do in the whole piece. It has its stress levels because obviously you're away from the orchestra and trying to get the timing right, so you have to anticipate a bit because by the time you hear the orchestra, if you play with what you hear, then you'll be playing late, so you have to you have to know what's going on, and of course once you start playing them, like you say, they're very loud, so you find it very difficult to then hear what the orchestra are doing.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this behind the scenes adventure, please consider subscribing to this channel. We're trying to make these videos every week whenever the orchestra is busy. Tell us what you thought in the comments, give us any suggestions and feedback, and we'll see you next week for another Last Week video.